At Grass Lake, we welcome student actors Avery Beeman and Tyler Paul, along with their English speech and theater instructor, Amy Jans. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for having us.
Well, glad to have you here on our show, and I know you want us to come to your show. Yeah. And what is your show?
Our show is Acting Can Be Murder by Eddie McPherson,
Okay.
and we'll be putting it on this weekend.
Now, acting can be murder. That could be a murder mystery. It could be a comedy. What is it?
It could be all the above.
All of the above. All right. So is there laughs to be had?
I sure hope so.
Okay. That's the goal.
Yes.
People will be rolling in the aisles with laughter. Now, is someone in the audience going to be murdered, or is all the murdering taking place on stage?
Just on stage.
All right. So have you been in theater productions?
I have. This will be my 14th show.
Wow, a veteran of stage. And so, what's your role in this murder show, Avery?
I play the lead, Dolores Gordon, who is an understudy who is tired of being an understudy, so she takes the matters into her own hands.
Now, is this typecasting, or have you starred in shows before?
This is my first lead.
Oh, okay. So no longer an understudy. So it's like in Hollywood. Where is it set?
It is set in a local community theater, so it's a play within a play.
Okay, cool. All right, Tyler, what's your job in this play?
I play Howard Weaver, who is a businessman who owns an antique shop who just enjoys the theater.
Nice. So, are you involved in the murder? No,
Not
Amy's
intentionally.
afraid we're going to have a spoiler alert.
I know, I'm trying
Okay.
not to spoil. There's a lot of subplots. So we actually know that Dolores is not a good person in the opening scene, but then everything else unravels and we find out all sorts of little tidbits about all these characters. Community theater is very cutthroat.
All right, so the murder doesn't happen in the show on the stage. It happens leading up to the show?
The show opens right as I dispose of the body.
Oh, okay. So you, as understudy, suddenly the lead, she's gone. And, wonder what happened to her.
Yeah.
She didn't show up.
She ran off to Europe.
You got to step in. She went to Europe, and she didn't take her cell phone.
Exactly.
You can't reach her. Now, being a forensics, English, and theater instructor, Amy, are you able to use all of the various things in the three things you teach in a show?
Oh, absolutely. I have some of the most talented kids, I swear, of anywhere. And so it's fun to use obviously, the communication skills. We do talk, I think, interpretation and character development, so there's some English in there as well. And of course, that was the program, and there's a lot of different aspects.
Absolutely. You brought some rehearsal photos. Looks like a lot of fun. You guys put a lot of work into the staging and the set.
Yeah.
We're very happy with our set this year.
It looks like there's crying.
Yeah.
There's crying. We have middle school students. We have 6th grade all the way through 12th grade.
And that's something I think that's pretty unique to Grass Lake. When you do a show, you use the whole school program.
I try.
Yeah.
I do try.
What year is this set in?
It's in modern times. The play within the play is a Victorian.
Okay.
Murder. They're putting out a murder mystery in the Victorian era in the play within the play.
Now, I saw smoke coming out of that box.
There may or may not be a ghost.
Okay.
Just saying.
How many students do you get to use as cast, Amy?
I think in our total cast and crew, I think we're pushing about 45. So between 6th and 12th grade.
That's a lot. Tyler, have you been in shows before?
Yes, this is only my 4th show I've done, but yeah, I've been in a few before for Grass Lake.
So veteran as well. What about the lines? So learning lines, that was always what kept me out of being in theater. You guys is it dialogue heavy, Tyler?
Quite a bit of dialogue, but it's just one of those things that you get used to after a while, and once you get the repetition down, it's just muscle memory.
Do you have a little accent that you use in this role?
When Howard is in character, yes, but not a good one. And when Howard is out of character, it's more of just a natural kind of dialogue.
Oh, so you have to play a citizen, and then you have to play that citizen as an actor.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's double challenge.
Yeah.
And the same for you, except you play a citizen, an actor, and I'm guessing a murderess. Maybe.
There are a couple different accents that I slip in and out of a couple times.
How is it acting with little sixth graders?
It can be rough at some times. I try to keep my patience with them, and they are such sweethearts.
Because you were a sixth grader one time yourself.
Yes, and I was doing shows when I was in 6th grade, and so I know how tricky it can be doing shows when you're that young too.
What is the method, or maybe I don't, if I'm asking a question you can't answer, don't answer it. But how? Let's talk hypothetically. How would someone murder someone?
With a candlestick.
Okay. So there's no blood. Oh, maybe there is blood.
Blunt force drama, just
Not too bad.
not too messy of a cleanup.
Tyler watches too much Law and Order.
Well, and it is a comedy, so it really is
Yeah.
spoofing Hitchcock and those kind of like murder mysteries and that such. I'm trying to think. I've lost my name of.
Where have you seen? No, you picked the show.
I
Right?
did.
So where do you find a show like this?
Lots of research, reading a lot of scripts, a lot of synopsis, and just I knew this year, the last couple of years, we've done heavier shows. We did A Christmas Carol last year, which was heartfelt. We did Shakespeare the year before that, and so I thought it was just time to let these kids loose with a comedy, and this gave a lot of ability to bring them their own funny little antics. I loved this one because I found places I could put music. It's not a musical, but I've added music. So we have lots of pop songs again. Our musical director is actually my son. Both of my sons have written original music, original songs, original instrumental. We brought in a whole bunch of kids from EMU. They're doing a great job. So it just adds a lot of antics. And so that's just like this. I saw the opportunity with this one.
Yes, and your son is a famous musician, so you get that extra benefit of lending some professionalism to the show.
He does.
Yeah. The show is this weekend, one weekend only.
Correct.
All right. Where do people get tickets? How much are they? What time are the shows?
Tickets can be bought online, scanning the QR code, or if you go to grasslake.ludus.com, they are $7 for the shows. Friday, Saturday night are at 7 o'clock, and Sunday we have a matinee starting at 3.
And it sounds like you are already doing dress rehearsals.
We have one tonight.
Is the show ready? Do you think it's good to go?
95%. We're going to work out some rough spots tonight. We have one more dress rehearsal, but they've come so far in just from Monday to yesterday. No,
It's really amazing how far a show goes from the night before to opening night.
These guys like to give me gray hair because they like to wait till the last. They save it for the audience. They really do.
Do you find yourself breaking yourselves up? Is it that funny?
Sometimes it's a little tricky, but I think definitely in earlier rehearsals, it was a little bit trickier to not laugh.
Yeah, have a hard time keeping a straight face, Tyler?
Yeah, it was fun trying to learn how to do a poker face in some scenes. Because there are also some scenes where, like Mrs. Jans was talking about, where we incorporate music. Next thing you know, the characters on stage are just freezing, and it doesn't matter how hilarious the scene could be. You just gotta be deadpan face, just praying you don't make a move.
It sounds like people should go see the show.
Yeah, I'd encourage it.
It's a fun show.
All right, well, let's hope we fill the auditorium at Grass Lake High School on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Break a leg.
Thank you
for having us on.
You bet. From Grass Lake's Theater Department, Amy Jans. Student actors Avery Beeman and Tyler Paul. Acting Can Be Murder this weekend.